Hello, everyone. Welcome back to K-pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating SUNMI's latest single, Pporappipam. For those of you new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction kind of deal. I've watched this video many times already. Okay, what we're gonna do here instead is we're going to watch the video 2 times. The first time, I won't pause or anything. I might make a comment here or there. And the second time, we'll watch it again, and I'll definitely will pause at certain spots where I want to talk about what I really liked about the song or the video, Sunmi herself. You get the idea. For those of you new to K-pop, Sunmi is she's a soloist. It's very hard to be a soloist in K-pop, especially a female soloist. But Sunmi she's made a career for herself. She's great. A wonderful soloist. She used to be in a group called Wonder Girls, which is an iconic part of K-pop history. So there's that. She's got that going for her as well. I like to set expectations. So if you haven't heard the song before, the song definitely, and this is kind of Sunmi's sound at this point. It's very much retro 80s inspired. There's a term, it's called synth pop. It has a very much synth pop kind of vibe. Some people call it city pop. Whatever, if you want to quibble over terminology. But if I say like late 80s, early 90s, actually I wouldn't even say early 90s. I'm gonna go with like mid to late 80s. It has that sound. It's got that feel. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, well, let's just get right to it. Okay. Here is SUNMI's Pporappipam. I think I said that right. Sounds so tranquil, doesn't it? With that melody, with that flute. You got the strings in the background. Oh, I love that kind of sound. I was raised in the 80s. The styling is on point. Her and the backup dancers, I like the hats. I love the synth bass in the background. We'll talk more about the instrumentation later. That was a cool effect with the mirror shattering. I like that little drum build-up in the background. There's that guitar, which you don't usually hear that kind of guitar sound in K-pop a lot. Oh, I love this chorus. I love that the synth and her counterpointed against her voice like that, that's a good shot right there. It's very catchy, at least for me. Was it a dream? Was she just dreaming all that because she's back in bed? I don't know. So, oh gosh, so the song just came out. So right now, it's July 2nd. It's a Thursday. The song came out on Monday. Actually, two awesome songs dropped this week. It was Sunmi's song, Pporappipam, and then Hawassa from Mamamoo. She dropped her song, Maria, as well. And both are, fantastic songs. And yeah, so Monday. So earlier this week, I uploaded my appreciation video for Hawassa. I waited on SUNMI because I just enjoyed the song so much, right? And that's not to take anything away from Hawassa's song, but it's different kinds of enjoyment, and I just needed to absorb it more. I actually bought Pporappipam, and wait, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so for those of you who are curious, because I was curious as well, because I thought the title of the song was really hard to pronounce. Pporappipam. I guess literally, it means purple bright night. I watched there's this one video channel. It's called Hello 82, and they did this thing where they got SUNMI's fans to react to the video, but SUNMI was hiding behind them, and she surprised them. It was adorable to watch. And SUNMI's English is pretty decent, which is mainly due to her years from being in the Wonder Girls, her old group, because their manager shipped them to New York back in 2007, 2008. And so SUNMI's English is pretty good. It's decent, and she was explaining. She calls it purple night. All right, I'm like, okay. And we'll talk about the use of the color purple, how it's very much prevalent throughout the entire video when we watch it a second time. Yeah, but no, I'm a sucker for this kind of sound. So there's this one producer called France, Frantz, France, France. And she worked with this producer before on her song back in September 2018 called Siren, which I love. Siren's great. Also, very, very 80s inspired song. SUNMI has gone on the record saying she likes those kinds of musical sounds from that era of music, mid 70s, 80s. So again, I'm not surprised. She went with this sound. It works for her. And I would argue, SUNMI isn't the most. I gotta be careful what I say here. If I don't like comparing K-pop artists, I think that's a futile exercise. But I don't think SUNMI has the vocal power of who's a great female soloist, IU or Taeyeon. Okay, or she doesn't have the super awesome, not awesome, the dance skill potential of Seulgi from Red Velvet or Changha. However, I would argue everyone I just mentioned, they don't hold a candle to her in terms of her ability to perform on stage, her showmanship, which is a skill. You see a lot. You see a lot of this, especially during music competition shows, where you're looking at this one candidate, this contestant, oh, they sing really well, they dance really well, they have the talent, right? But they just lack that showmanship, okay? That quality to translate that talent into being a star for their audience to be in awe of. And SUNMI can do that, okay? So yeah, she's the cards she's been dealt with, she plays them very well, to use an American idiomatic expression there. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's just watch it again. Wait, do I want to say anything else? No, I think that covered it. Okay, yeah. I like how it starts off in this like this film, like this old school 8mm film kind of thing. Oh, I forgot. So, there are no lyrical translations, unfortunately. I'm kind of surprised. Usually they're pretty quick, like within like 3 days, and it's Thursday now. So, but I briefly looked at a lyrical guide, but yeah, in a departure for Sunmi. So her previous songs, if it has anything to do about love and romance, it's usually pretty depressing, like the end of a relationship or being the welcome mat in a relationship, like being the one who's like exploited, okay, or like this or like in Siren, like she talks about, I'm not the beautiful girl your fantasies, it's all a game to me, so it's a very cynical takes on love, or just negative takes on love in her previous songs. This one, no, she has said that this is a more happy, it's a song about, when you meet someone and you spend time with them and you get that chemistry, right? It's like that first night or second night or whatever, and you just want to be with that person. You don't want the night to end, that kind of deal. So, so it's got happy, excitement, love vibes. Did you catch that? So I don't know about all of you, having been raised in the 80s. I remember having an old school TV from that era. Think if you have an aunt or an uncle or a grandparent that had a TV from like 40 years ago. When you turn on the TV, it would make that weird sound like wee, as it was powering up, and you hear that right there. So, okay, make note of how she starts the video. Okay, she's by the beach. She's on the beach, in bed. Okay, the bed is on the beach. It's a great shot. Notice the filter. This whole video is shot with this filter, this colored filter. It's like this soft purple magenta kind of deal, which is appropriate since the video is called Purple Bright Night or Purple Night. Okay. Fun fact. So all K-pop artists, if you don't know, they have an official light stick. Well, most of them do. And her light stick, I think it lights up purple. It's the official fandom color, I think. So I like that flute. You don't get to hear a lot of flute. Woodwind like that in K-pop, the strings. Oh, that drop with that synth. Oh, it's so good, especially with that airy quality of her voice. I'm laughing because longtime K-pop fans will be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So Sunmi right now is with a label called Make Us Entertainment, which is a smaller label. When she was with Wonder Girls and when she initially started off in her solo career, she was with a very big label called JYP Entertainment. And the founder of JYP, Jin Young Park, he's notorious for really promoting this kind of singing. He calls it half, wait, I'm trying to think of the translation. Half air, half voice. So you get this really airy quality to your singing. And some people have made fun of him because of it. Like, man, you push it way too hard on your artists. Okay. But here, just listen to this beginning verse, how she's singing it. There is an airy quality to her vocal tone, which is perfect for this kind of retro sound, in my opinion, okay? Subjective opinion. You get the synth in the background. Oh, I just... so good. Pporappipam. Pporappipam. Wait, did she do the thing? Hold on. Lately, she's been doing this finger gesture. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at you guys. Yeah. So the thing with her hands, she did that in her latest single, the last single before this, which is La La Lay. No, La La Lay. I can't pronounce it. La La Lay. La La Lay. Yeah. Okay. She does that gesture a lot as well. So. Oh, I love that. Just listen to everything's going on in the background. There's this fake keyboard. You can hear it. It almost sounds chime-like. And I love this video part. No. Okay, yeah, it's the camera's panning out, and you get this like 8mm film kind of vibe here. Hold on for a second, but the dancers behind her are awesome. I love the hats. The hats are great. Oh, that's a great. I love that shot. SUNMI is pretty. What's the term? Adorkable. She's a big dork. She's a big goofball. I've watched a lot of SUNMI on like variety shows, on interviews. She's kind of awkward and goofy. You know, I'm again, this is an opinion because we'll never really know, right? You know, because I don't know her personally. But I'm going to put myself out there and say I would argue that's her true personality, that she's adorkable and kind of goofy and awkward and everything. So she, you know, I'm not surprised a shot like that with that weird monkey Teletubby kind of head thing, you know. Yeah, it's great. Ah, the car. We're going to talk about the car later. Again, very. I like that. It's such a sweet sound. That na na. I can't sing. I gotta sing with her. Na 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 na. You know, again, it's nothing difficult, but it's catchy. So this is an interesting shot. Or I didn't think about it at first. So in the promotions leading up to this song, like, you know, she started like uploading stuff onto YouTube like 2-3 days before the song dropped this past Monday. She was with her old boss, Jin Young Park from JYP Entertainment, and, you know, she got him to react to the video, and I think so. He mentions this scene in particular, which I thought was interesting. And it's interesting to hear his take because the man's a freaking living legend. Okay, he said he felt this scene was very risky. Wait, I don't think he used the term risque, but he thought it was definitely something different. Actually, he didn't use the English term risque, but like it's like almost kind of sexy, which again, you know, South Koreans have different cultural norms and cultural perspectives in regarding to what an American may consider like risque or tawdry or sexy or whatever, you know. But I thought that was interesting. But he made note of the scene that he thought it was really cool that she went with it, you know, to look at be laying in bed with the mirror and singing to the mirror. And we'll see later, like, she'll break the mirror and then she's dancing with her lover or whatever, her significant other. Right here, the mirror cracks, bam! Which I thought was really cool. And I love that expression on her. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of her dress, but okay. You know what? I'm not a fashion icon, so what the hell do I know, right? So. Again, that purple. Okay, so, and again, her CEO at this scene thought it was really cool that, and he said something, he doesn't remember when the last time something like this was done in a K-pop video, where like it's a screen within a screen, you know, like there's a big screen that we're watching through the YouTube video, and he thought that was really cool. Pporappipam. Oh, and I love her outfit there. I like the bridge. You get to really hear her voice and the electric guitar in the back. Oh, okay. So, I almost there's a couple choreography versions out there. I almost want to show that to you guys, but the video is just so gorgeous. So I'm like, you know, we'll just watch the video twice. So you can't really see it here. So during the bridge, two of our male dancers like got on their knees, like an arm, so she stepped on them, like they kind of made like a stair. Right, and so she can stand on top, and then they lifted her up, and you can't see this really well here in the video, but like she does like a stage dive, like she falls backwards. It's, you know, that game of what's that game, like Trust, you know, that teenagers play. It's like, you trust me, right? Just fall backwards and I'll catch you. That kind of deal. It looks really dangerous, but this particular dance team, they're called Aura, Aura. They've been working with her like forever. So, you know, of course, obviously she trusts them. But yeah, but she'll fall over backwards. That's a great shot right there. I like this little drum. Again, so you get the interplay of instruments, right? There's a little bit of a drum roll there. You know, you heard the flute. Oh, the car. So, I noticed the car. So, my favorite K-pop song of 2018 is a song by Sunmi called Heroine. Heroine. A female protagonist. It has a great 80s vibe to it. That's why I love it so much. But in that song, this car, it's a white car. I haven't watched Heroine recently, so I can't remember, but I'm almost positive it's the same make and model of car. The color is, I remember it was a white car. So again, I don't know if it's a symbolism or whatever, but I just thought it was interesting that she chose to use that car. So like a hardcore SUNMI fan is going to be like, oh, there's a mythology going on. Some K-pop artists do that. I don't know. So, but I thought it was interesting. I never get bored of that chorus. And they look great, all in white. Hold on, I love how she gave like a sideways glance. Sunmi, I swear. So, I'm telling you, this comes from years of experience. Because what? Wonder Girls debuted in 2007? Something like that? You know, years of experience knowing how to work that camera, knowing what shot looks cool. Obviously, the director of the video probably gave her pointers as well. But, you know, yeah. Beautiful young lady. That's a cool shot out there. I just love how some of the dancers have the hats on. The hats look cool. I need to watch that shot again. It's just so good. This video is going to go on 25 minutes. Yeah, everything's through a purple filter. I love it. So, in one of that video I referenced earlier, the Hello 82 channel where they did the reactions of the fans and she surprised the fans by being behind them. One of the fans asks her, I want to know what that means. The bed, you waking up on the bed on the beach. And she said she put that in to symbolize the fine line. She doesn't use the word fine line, but between dream and reality. Like what is real, what's not. So it makes you wonder, did this really happen? You know, maybe she just dreamt up this fantasy guy, you know, because everyone wants to be with someone, right? You know, at a certain point in your life, you want to connect with someone, and maybe she's reflecting that yearning, and it's a figment of her imagination. You know, maybe she did have an all-night bender on the beach with her friends, and she just dreamed up this guy, or that really happened. We don't know. It's ambiguous, which is cool. You know, I'm for that ambiguity in art. So, yeah. No, I love it. SUNMI helped save the summer. I mean, a lot of great songs came out just now. Last Friday, like it or hate it, Blackpink, an icon of K-pop, they came out with their song last Friday. Then this past Monday, SUNMI dropped this song, Hwasa dropped this song. And then next week, it'll be Red Velvet with their subunit. They'll come out, and the goddess of dance herself, Chungha. Chungha comes out with another pre-release single. So yeah, you know, and then later this month, another beloved K-pop group, G-Friend. I think G-Friend drops another song as well. So July, you know, the summer's gonna be hot. Yeah. Okay, well, listen, thank you so much for spending the last 24 minutes with me. I apologize if I fanboyed too much at certain points, but yeah, I love the song. I really respect SUNMI as an artist. All right. Well, listen, I'll be back with another video soon. Until then, you all be safe out there. You know, wash your hands, wear a mask if you can. Okay. It's crazy out there. Be good to each other, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye for now.